So this is 1 month later since I used that person to get a whole bunch of free games. So as you can, one game is locked, but that doesn't really matter. I can get it back. I already tried it out. So here we go. Here's state of the games since I got them. So in my head, the final game I was going to play was Neo 2 because it has so much content and you got to play the game over again to get the best weapons. It essentially never ends. Of all the games here, this is the most never ending one. Of course, Persona 5 Royale would be the longest one just by its nature. I got to play the game again. Maybe it'll be easier second time. So, but it's been a while since I played the game. Maybe it's over 6 months since I played the game. The fighting games, I wanted to try them out to see how they played and felt. MK11 was cool. It's what I thought it was. Dial of combos. I would get destroyed online for sure if I played that game. I don't even like the tutorial. Even though I beat the tutorial, it didn't even teach you how to break out of combos and how to do the get up the ground move. It didn't tell me that either. So I just learned basic combos, and I had a problem with like the way the tutorial was and the way the story mode was. You can key in combo moves you want to do, and then I believe after the first match, you go into the next match like against another person. Say you're playing as the same person, but you're fighting somebody else. Like for example, Total Khan. You play several people. You want to do a couple of his moves. It appears on screen, but the very next person you fight, it vanishes. So you need to find all that again. That's fucking stupid. Dragon Ball Fighters, it doesn't tell you how to do the off the ground kind of stuff there where you start a combo on the ground and then you jump into one, launch them in the air, and then do one dial a combo and then vanish. Like that's the importance of it, because all the pros do that. The game doesn't tell you that kind of stuff. And it's kind of difficult to do. The game doesn't tell you how to do that kind of stuff. So those games they take a lot of dedication. Whoever puts their stuff into that one for sure. Catherine Full Body. This game, the puzzles were the remix puzzles were more challenging than I thought. I decided to give up on the game completely because there's like 13 endings. You can watch them on YouTube, and the arcade machine that quote unquote teaches you how to play the game, which is bullshit. It's very, very difficult. It has 120 levels. I was screaming at just eight. At just 8 levels in, I was like, this is fucking hard. Then there's 120 of them, 60 for normal and 60 for remix. I was screaming at six. I was screaming at eight in remix. There's 60 of them, and you get like a crappy ass trophy for doing this shit either. No, thanks. I learned my lesson. I think I'm done with Catherine. I think I'm done with this. Remake. I can't believe this was made so mediocre. I don't remember so much sneaking and forced walking in the original game, and there's so much of it. The bike segment is so freaking hard to control. Why they do it like this? Um, so if this goes away, I'm fine with it. This and this goes away, I'm fine with it. Remake. I'll the thing with the battles is it doesn't feel fun playing the battles. It feels fun playing as Cloud because he has the cool counter moves and whatnot there. And I guess Tifa's okay, Aerith whatever, Barrett whatever, but man, I mean, there's some things wrong with the game. I just wish it was competent. This was fun though. Even though the game is hard as hell, it's definitely my fault for playing the game wrong. The music is cool. The puzzles are good. The levels are good as well. You got to think really well in this game, and you'll accomplish a lot of stuff that you can get upgrades to make the game a little bit easier for yourself. But you got to earn that in the first place. So it's a give and take reward system. So definitely Definitely a good game there. I would, yeah, $20 whatever for the treasure trove. Definitely a good deal right there. You'll definitely not go wrong with that one. Near Autonoma, this is where I started to get suspicious about things. Um, I beat Near Autonoma to the end. I got all the endings. I wanted to clean up some trophies with like some story elements, some side stories. Lo and behold, because this is the European version of it, all my save files don't work with this one. So games themselves are universal. Japan, you, PAL, they're universal, but not save files. So therefore, it's a bad idea for me to play this game on this file. I'm gonna have to get this game again on an American one in case the DLC comes out. They're super cheap, and I can get it off of that. But this game was a godsend. In between playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, I was playing Shovel Knight. When I got frustrated with the awkwardness of the game, sometimes I played this one and I felt great. I felt great. Yeah, so puzzles were fun with this one. Neo 2, I did play Neo 2. I beat the first boss, I guess preliminary boss there. And there's some tips that make the game a little bit easier with the R2 circle thing by using your demon and getting out of the way. Because in the demon realm world, the white and black mist, your key drains extremely fast. So in order to nullify that, so you can balance things out, you can't move, but you can use your demon to move yourself. So you don't have to use any key. So that's a way to beat certain areas and make it a little bit easier. RE3, oh my god. The game was like 4 or 5 hours long. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I can't. RE3 should have been like an expansion of RE2. Real talk. They have some levels of RE2 in there. The gameplay is the same as RE2. The way the HUD looks is the same as the RE2. The hip pouch thing that's from RE2 is almost the same game. So make an expansion pack, but they're going to charge $60 for this thing. This should have been $30 at max. This is like a 4 or 5 hour for new player experiences. I was trying to get everything in the game completionist, so that took me 7 hours. But then if I were to play the game again, I know I could be like game like 3 hours. It's so short. It's so short. This should have been an expansion. I've seen South Park has those expansion packs. Those expansion packs are as long as this game. It's so freaking. I played RE4 to completion before I played RE3. I was saying RE3's control is good. I'll say that. Um, it's just that it's over really quick, man. I mean, the pacing's not as good. It's just a game I play. I mean, like, it's fine. This is like 20 hours right here. This is like a good 20 hours. Real talk. I believe, if I were to say it, Ada's Separate Ways campaign is as long as RE3. I would say that. Maybe Ada's thing's like 2-3 hours long. I'd say this game's about 2-3 hours long. I swear to God. Holy shit. I mean, like, think Capcom. This is not a full price game. We all know this joint. Just because you force them to play the game again with like your shop system and you can buy other weapons doesn't mean it's worth $60. This should have been a $30 game at most. No, don't do that. 40 if you want to beat, but $60, no way. As I was playing Neo 2, I was like, this game has more to it than the first game for sure. Some of the weapons got a little bit nerfed, or maybe my key isn't as strong and it's not doing what it's supposed to. But the way the arrows are on the enemies when you aim at somebody, it tells you in yellow that you can't do that, and sometimes it's kind of off there. But the strategy I use for Dark Souls games works pretty well in here. So, am I gonna play this game all again? I don't freaking know. But I've had this for a month now, and this is gonna take like a month to beat. This is gonna take a month to beat. Real talk. Persona Royale, this took like a month to beat. So, and then by the time that's done, I'll probably get some other games. So this is the last, like this and this were last minute additions. I demanded to have these games, except for Nier. I said I demanded to have to say I want these games first, and then I said let me get this one and this one at the last second, and those are the most fun games. Those are the most fun games, absolutely. Even though I have to play them over again, they were still fun games to play. Still fun games to play for sure, for sure. Um, yeah, the most fun of the new ones. Uh, Probably Neo 2. It's still as fun as the first one. It's still pretty good. Um, I would say Remake has its points when it's fun, when it's not annoying me with the slow crawling and sliding through spaces nonsense. Captain Full Body, I love the puzzle elements. I still love the puzzle elements just as good, but I'm not 400 fucking levels for one of them. 400 fucking levels for one stage. Undo. Shit, undo. Oh my god, it's edge. Oh my god, 400 of them, and then like five of that for each time. You got to be kidding me, bro. So probably of the new games, I'll probably. I know I know I played this game already, but it's the real version, so I didn't play it again. But oh my god, um, yeah. So Ghost of Tsushima maybe coming soon. Last of Us 2 maybe coming soon. Um, yeah, so that's it for now. Yeah, overall I was expecting to have a lot more fun with the games, but I the stuff that annoys me in RE remake can't show in ads. So I'm gonna clean up some of these other games first, and then I'm gonna jump into Royale. So I'm gonna do professional mode in this one. Probably play this game again just to clean up the trophies a little bit. Um, Maybe I'll do one more boss in this one. Maybe, not guaranteed. Shovel Knight. I think I'm pretty much done with this game. Maybe I'll play a new game plus. Not. I don't need to, but it's fine. It's just grind nonsense. I'm playing in hard mode. I gotta get Bahamut. I want to get Bahamut, and I want to do the funnel missions in that game. But like I said, it's kind of crazy. Probably got to use a guide because they kind of cheat in this game with because the enemies will attack you off screen, which is not a thing they did in the old versions. So if I can't see them, that's not fair. So I'm gonna use a guide to try to get past this kind of stuff. It's just nonsense. 360 spin attacks there, attacks literally jumping off the screen or going behind you with one other person in front. No, that's not fair. That's not. So yeah, some cleanup stuff there, and then I'll jump into that one and I'll move on from there. So that's it. The state of the multi games I got. Whew. It's 1 month, and I did pretty much all these games. RE3, I couldn't believe how short RE3 was. I could not believe it. I was like, they're not gonna make a game 4 or 5 hours long, and they did. All right, later.